The biggest question in the last probably week or two on YouTube is not about A/B testing and is not about invalid activity, or maybe it is, who knows? Maybe it's demonetization, who knows? But in my comment section at least, it's handles. And it's specifically, why are comments showing handles instead of channel names? Well, in this video we're going to explain why that is, and we can ponder as to why the mass rollout is happening right now. All right, on your screen you'll see a blog post. Now this blog post isn't a recent blog post. This blog post is from October 2022. So this is a good more than 6, it's probably what, 8 months? The heading here of course is introducing handles, a new way to identify your YouTube channel. Now the word identify is going to be key here in the explanation. So this goes back to here and even beforehand to solve a very specific problem and give you the reason why YouTube are rolling this out in the comment section in particular. So they did this announcement back in October, like we mentioned. We've seen it in shorts for a while. It's like the channel that the short is from, it says at whatever, that's your handle. So back in October, they were giving creators and users across YouTube, even viewers, the chance to actually select the particular handle they want for their channel if the default one for their channel wasn't suitable. And you can still do that today. If you don't like the one that you're getting defaulted to, then you can go and change it. Keep in mind though that handles are unique. No two channels can have the same handle. So if I have my handle, Doug Hewson YT, nobody else can have Doug Hewson YT. That's just the way it is. So these are unique identifiers. Handles join channel names as another way to identify a YouTube channel, but unlike channel names, handles are truly unique to each channel, so creators can further establish their distinct presence and brand on YouTube. Now, it doesn't give you any explanation as to the why. If we scroll further down, we can get some more information here. It says, we want to ensure creators can craft an identity as unique as their content, while giving viewers the confidence they are interacting with their favorite creators. You can read more about handles and commonly asked questions here. So the whole key word to that, as I mentioned, is identify or identifiers. And as I mentioned, it's a unique identifier, no two are the same. So to complement this blog post, they've got a more of an explanation from Team YouTube and one of the community managers. And there's an FAQ, and this FAQ is probably fairly important to those who are concerned maybe with the change and don't like it because they were used to seeing channel names and now they're seeing the handle instead. So the last question in this list is probably going to be the most applicable to the situation we're in currently. Where are all the places where my handle will appear? We're rolling out handles gradually to all channels over the next few weeks. That was the ability to customize your handle and have your own handle. That happened back in October and through November. Once that has been rolled out to all channels, your handle will begin appearing in a few places across YouTube and more over time, including the Shorts player, search results, your channel page, within comments and mentions, and more. Full details here. So comments is one of the key places they required to roll out handles to, and there's a good reason for that. And that reason is impersonation spam. So what is impersonation spam? Impersonation spam, if you can recall, and you probably still see it from time to time on YouTube, but to a lesser extent, because YouTube's filters have improved greatly, but it still happens, where a fake account pretending to be a more famous or larger YouTuber will go into the comment section of that YouTube channel and pretend to be that person, getting them to try and contact them over WhatsApp or Telegram or one of these messaging services, so to give them some sort of prize. In fact, these people are not giving anybody a prize at all. They are actually fake. They have just copied their profile picture and their channel name and pretending to be them. What's the result of getting people over onto WhatsApp and Telegram? Well, it's an opportunity to scam people out of money, because what they do is to say, hey, you've won a prize, and if you want to claim your prize, then you need to send some money to cover the shipping And so they get you to send this money by PayPal or some Cash App or Venmo or some method of payment, and you never ever get that prize ever, because it is not a prize. It is not coming from that channel, the channel person. It's coming from a scammer who is basically scamming you just to get that money, that postage that they're claiming that you need to pay. They're just doing it to make a few dollars. It is sad, but in the end, it is something that has been plaguing YouTube, particularly last year. It got quite big through 2022, even in 2021. During this time, as we're coming out of COVID and getting back on track with the world, all that stuff. And so YouTube hatched the plan. They hatched the plan. We need unique identifiers to help people to identify that they're actually talking to the legit channel that they think they're talking to. So people can fake the profile picture, because anyone can download and upload a profile picture. You can basically change your channel name to anything you want, and there are probably a million channel names that are similar to another channel name or exactly the same as another channel name. Some people are out there pretending to be Mr. Beast. Some people are out there pretending to be Ryan Trahan. Probably people trying to be all sorts of people. Anybody that you follow on YouTube are potentially targets if they have a following of even 50,000, 100,000, who knows? But if they have some sort of following, especially in the tech space and other spaces, they're jumping on it. They're pretending to be Linus, they're pretending to be Marquez, they're pretending to be all sorts of people. People were actually falling for these things. So that was the biggest problem. YouTube need to protect the gullible from their gullibleness, let's say. So they hatched the plan, handles is a result. So now you need to start to get used to the fact that your favorite YouTuber has a very specific handle. You know them by their channel name, but do you know them by their handle? So make sure you get to know them by their handle. You'll see it if you watch any of their shorts straight away. So that it should become clear as to who is real and who is not. That's an important thing to protect viewers and protect people from falling for scams. Like, people fall from scams from people calling them on the phone. People fall for scams in emails and stuff. And so it's not like, oh, people should be smarter than that. No, they should, but you got to protect the gullible. So, YouTube has a responsibility to their viewers, to their creators. The creators don't have their viewers ripped off, and those viewers don't get ripped off. So if you say that you don't like the change, obviously change is jarring. I understand that. But there is a greater purpose. It is not YouTube just trying to be a pain in the backside. They are actually wanting to stamp out this sort of behavior. And this is one way to do it, to help people realize that they're not talking to who they think they're talking to. So let me know what you think. I've had plenty of comments on my short about this that I did back in November. A lot of people are hitting that bum back up with comments. A lot of unhappy people with it. Change is jarring for people. If you don't like it for a very particular reason that is more than just, I don't like it because it's change, I'm interested in hear your thoughts. I want a deeper conversation. Let's have a civil conversation about what maybe is your problem with that, and why would you object to helping YouTube stamp out impersonation spam? I want to know your thoughts about this whole handles thing, particularly in the comments. And watch out, it's probably coming to live stream chats at some point. You've probably seen it in some already. I'm sure it's going to be showing up in other parts of YouTube as well. But don't forget, do not fear, channel names are not going away. So keep that in the back of your mind. I'm looking forward to having a discussion. This is Doug, and I'll catch you later.
Subscribe to Doug Hewson YT.